Hello, good morning, good afternoon to you brilliant high manifesting individuals, tribe out there. Right, good to see you guys here today. So let's go into our question. So guys, these questions are really good, and it just shows us that there is really a lot we have to learn, and a lot of individuals just don't know the game of life or know how reality works. That is okay. This is why we're here. We're all here to spread awareness. We all have gifts and abilities, and this question goes into that. And let's go into the question. Here it is. Hey, since you won money in the lottery, why are you even on YouTube? People who win get you for money. All right. So obviously this person has a point, but they also don't have an understanding of how life and the universe works. All right, so let's begin. The first thing you have to understand, guys, is that all of us, we are here to serve some type of purpose. For me particularly, I don't know if I told you the story, but when I was manifesting winning the lottery, I'll better tell you this way. When I was manifesting winning the lottery to buy my other car, to buy my car and everything like that, I told the universe or my higher self, I said, you know what? When I win, I would teach this to people who don't know this knowledge about how their mind can create whatever they want. And this is why I'm on the YouTube, because it's part of what's called my soul contract. I signed up to do this. I made an agreement with the universe to say when I win, I would do this. So if you see me on YouTube, that's why I'm here. I'm here to fulfill my obligation, my soul contract. And the next thing you gotta understand is, guys, the majority of people that win the lottery, they do it by probability or chance or what you call luck. Individuals, what I'm doing here, I am teaching you to deliberately orchestrate and create your life. This is why I won the lottery. And when I won the lottery, I got downloaded with information to teach you beyond the lottery. The lottery is just one aspect of life. The main picture is that we are here and we can deliberately orchestrate our lives to our consciousness. Even writing this book was a part of my soul contract. Here it is. A lot of you have been reading it. It's a great seller. This is the book you need to get. I'll place in the link. Okay, so let's get deeper into that. All right. So most people, they don't understand how this stuff works. So let me teach you, so you may be new and you understand. All right. Before you came into existence, you made contracts or agreement with your soon-to-be physical self here. And we know that because in quantum mechanics, we now know that the entire cosmos or the universe that we inhabit is a hologram. It's like an illusion. Check this out. There's a neuroscientist named Pilgrim. He did an experiment with the brain. And what happens is this. Our brains have neurons, and these neurons, they fire off electrical signals. What he discovered, and he tried to do this with memory, he said, okay, where can I find memory in the brain? And what he discovered is that there are no specific regions in the brain where memories are stored. In other words, memories are not stored in your neurons in the brain. They may be processed, but memories exist outside of the firing of the electrochemical signals of your brain. In layman's terms, our brains are holograms producing frequencies of waves that your consciousness beams down and gives you an illusion of you being a physical person, a physical reality. His name is Pilgrim. He's a neuroscientist. And along with that, then we have another physicist. His name is Leonard Susskind. In the 1990s, he found out that black holes contain information that's spewed across the universe. Basically, we live on a 2D surface and our lives are projected on a 3D. So what does this have to do with your life? Well, your life is going to be the same. It's not going to change the way you get up in the morning, you drink your coffee, you go to work. It's not going to change that stuff. What is going to change, though, is the big picture of how you perceive life. And once you perceive life a different way, then it will change the way you get up in the morning, have your morning coffee, and go to work. You can literally change your life by design or deliberately create it. This is why I'm on the YouTube doing this, because this is the information that has been downloaded to me, and this is the information that I practice myself and I manifested it. So each person here that's watching this, you came here to be of service to something or someone. The problem is most of us don't discover our gifts and our talents because we have been duped and embedded with the negative programming through our conscious and also our subconscious mind. And what happens is we go through our lives without living out our purposes. So we all have soul contracts. How can you tell what your contract is? How can you tell what you came here to do? Can anyone answer that question in the comments? Can you, how? Because there's a way you can tell. How can I tell I'm here to do better than what I'm doing right now? How can I tell that I came here to experience abundance? Someone says by asking your higher self. No. You can do that, but no. This, I'm going to give you a clue. This stuff was imprinted into you when you were born. Someone says by knowing in my spirit. Okay. Okay, here's the closest one. You can feel it. Let me tell you how you know you came here to do great stuff, guys. It's by your desires. Every single human being have some type of want or desire. A person that's working in an office, that may not be their desire. They're just settling for working. Their big dream in their heart, they may be owning their own studio, owning and being an architect, whatever it is. Whatever is in your heart, no matter how big it seems, and you're working at something that you don't think you can accomplish, that's what you came here to do. But you did not know this. You see, the Matrix will pass this on as a fantasy. They'll tell you that it's too big for you to accomplish. They'll tell you you're not good enough to get that. So why don't you go settle for working in the office, settle for doing this, settle for doing that, and just let that fantasy go. But all along, that fantasy was actually something that you came here to deliberately create, man. So I say it again, because this may be new information. A lot of people didn't know this before. But every single one of you, whatever you are desiring inside of your heart, it was actually meant for you to experience it physically. Well, how is this possible? Because everything is an illusion. Physicality is an illusion. If everything is an illusion, everything is possible. Where do illusions come from? Our imagination. What is reality? Our imagination. So if you can imagine the thing you want, the person you want to become, guess what? That becomes an illusion which creates your physical reality. But you weren't taught this. This is why I'm on the YouTube. To show you this, to teach you this. And this is tied in physics and neuroscience and epidemiology, man. There's science to back this information. This is not just a philosophy thing. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's there to show you that you can accomplish and become anything you wish to do. But the first thing you have to understand, guys, and this will set you free so you can get on your path, is the fact that you have contracts you came here to fulfill. So back to the question, because you're just joining here. Someone says, hey man, why are you even on YouTube? Because, you know, people who win money in the lottery, people who win money in the lottery don't come on YouTube. Because, you know, it's dangerous. People target for money. Da 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 da. So now you know the reason I'm on YouTube, because of my contract. When I won, I told my higher self, I said, listen, if you let me win, so I said, if you let me win the lottery, I promise I will start to teach this stuff to people. Hey, let me win the lottery. So I'm doing what I'm fulfilling my contract. Yeah, and money isn't everything. Money, we all have a calling. Money is just a small aspect in the big picture. And me winning the lottery isn't the totally big picture, guys. It's a part of the picture to show you there's something bigger than this. This is beyond the lottery. You know what I'm saying? The lottery is an aspect. The lottery is just to say, hey, look, if you can win the lottery, this guy can win the lottery, you can do anything. That's all it's saying to me, because people look at the lottery as this game of like luck or chance, and it's hard to win. It's actually not. Everything in the universe, there's nothing hard in the universe. There's nothing in the universe. It's all our mindset about it. So the big picture is to show you that you can deliberately create everything in your life. Now, you know, the people that win, as I said, majority of them win by luck or chance. There's not many people out there that talk about how to deliberately orchestrate and create your life, how to deliberately win the lottery, how to manifest winning the lottery, how to manifest open your business, how to manifest making more money. There's not people out there, because most of the majority of the population aren't tuned into that frequency. They haven't evolved up to that point as yet. And so this is why we're here. And this is part of, I'm doing my part in expanding the field. And you're doing your part by receiving this message, so that you can also expand your field, and then expand your greatness, and expand more and more and more. Now, the next thing you gotta understand about life, guys, is also this. In the game of life, because it's really a game, here's one thing I want you to get out of your mind, because it's going to create resistance for you. There is no destination to go to. I repeat that again. Life doesn't have destinations, people. That's trickery. That's not real. Well, when I reach my destination, no. All you will ever be on is a journey. The journey is the destination. And let's go to quantum physics to show you this again. The universe is infinite. The universe doesn't have an end. There cannot be a destination. Okay? Well, whenever you manifest something, you say, okay, Mark, I manifested this. I've reached my destination. You haven't reached your destination. That's not your destination. You have accomplished a part of the journey. And then there's another journey. Here's the thing. Energy, you cannot create it or you cannot destroy it. You will always be on a journey forever and ever. There is no stop. Well, Mark, what about death, man? When I die, isn't that the end? I've reached my destination? Nope. Death is also an illusion. The body may decay, but the consciousness of who you are continues in the universe, and then you'll continue into another destination. You'll incarnate again. You'll be in a different experience of reality of awareness. There is no stopping to this stuff. So here's the thing. If you have the mindset that it is a journey and not a destination, you will free up a lot of resistance. Because when you put things in a destination, you put a deadline. You put a time. And that's going to get your ego to bother you. Now your ego is going to feel pressure and threatened. But I got to win. Time is coming up. I got to finish this by that time. I got to reach my goal by 35. I got to do that by 45. I got to be by 25. Oh my God, I got to get this. If I don't get this, people are going to look at me. I'm a failure. All of that come about because you have this mindset in your head that life is a destination, man. Someone says, bro, I'm tired. I don't want to reincarnate. Unfortunately, that's not up to you. It's just how the universe works. You're going to be incarnated. So you have to learn to accept and be at peace with it. And the reason you're tired is because you're not living the life you want to live. So the fact you can change that. You can change the life you want to live so you don't be tired. You can start to experience what you came here to experience. And the secret to do that is to adjust your mindset. Look, the biggest thing that people don't know is, and I teach this and I show you guys every single day, and I'll repeat it until you get it into your subconscious mind. The easiest way for you to get anything into your life is the following. If you want to win the lottery, you can do that. If you want to manifest more money, better health, anything that you want to accomplish in your life, I'm going to show you right now the easiest way to do it. And all it takes is a little bit of discipline and practice, and you'll become a genius on it. Here it is. You ready for this? Ready? Drum roll. The easiest way to get anything to come into your reality is to always focus on what you want in an end of positivity. I repeat it again. The easiest way to get what you want is to focus only on what you want. Okay, I don't know if this may go over some people's head, but would you like me to give you an example? Because you may hear, okay, what does this guy mean by focus on what you want? Does anybody know what I mean by that? Would you like me to give you an example of focusing on what you want? You know what that means? Focus on what you want means seeing whatever it is that you desire or want done already. Not how it's going to be done. Not when it is going to be done, but done already. Are you following me on that? Let me give you an example. All right. I'll use the lottery. And I'll use the lottery, and I'm going to use a regular situation in your life. Okay. You see yourself already at the office with your claim form. They're giving you a check with your name on it for the amount of money. Number one. You see yourself, that's just the lottery part. Let's move to the other part. You see yourself with all the money that you want or desire, doing things with the money in your life that will make your life fulfilled or complete. You already see yourself being healthy, looking what health looks like to you. That is called focusing on what you want. See how simple that is? All you have to do is reverse what's already negative in your head. That's all you gotta do. Because all of us have a voice that talks to in our head that's negative. That's all you gotta do is look at the voice, observe that voice, and then flip it to the opposite of what that voice is saying to you. That's all you gotta do. Okay, the voice say, man, I'm never gonna get my business to do more sales. I'm never gonna get what I want. Man, this job ain't gonna cut it. I'm just not making enough money. Okay, flip it. Okay? Oh, focus on what I want. What do I want? I want to make more money. What would it look like to make more money? What would it look like to have the job I want? What would it look like for my business to grow? What? That's focusing on what you want, man. Why do we have the negative voice? Well, the voice isn't negative. The voice is a survival mechanism. What the voice does is the voice look at our current world and what we experience, and then it replays all the stuff we go through and tries to protect us, so it comes off as negative. For example, if you're in a job and you're not making enough money, and to you feel like, man, this is not good, I'm not making enough money, but now you want to step out of it and you want to make more money, the voice is going to try to stop you, because the voice doesn't like change. The voice doesn't like uncertainty, so the voice will try to keep you to make the less amount of money by telling you, man, if you go out there, you're going to fail. Don't do that investment. You're going to lose money. Don't get the other job. It's not going to work out. You got a job right here. Just stay right here, even though it's not a lot, but it's something better than something. So that's what the voice does. The voice is called our conscious mind. And also that voice is driven through our subconscious mind, which makes us stay in a loop. So that's what the voice is. The voice is basically a protective mechanism. But because it's a protective mechanism, it also is hurting us because we don't want that life anymore. So you got to understand, so don't look at the voice like the voice is against you. Look at the voice like the voice just doesn't know what it's doing. It's protecting something that's no longer serving you. So that's why you got to move beyond that negative voice. See how that works? Did you have slight contradictory thoughts when manifested winning the lottery at times? Of course I did. I always had slight thoughts because my ego was still there. But as I just said before, I realized that my ego doesn't know what's truly happening. So I kind of go above it. So I look at it like a child talking nonsense. That helped me a lot. That's how you gotta look at your mind. A child talking nonsense. Look at you like an adult, and you're walking with your kid, and your kid is talking, and your kid is saying a bunch of stuff that you know he can't know it because he's a kid. Even though it may sound logical and rational to you, it's not. It cannot be rational or logical. Because the big thing about the mind, guys, the conscious mind, it lacks limitless. It's a limitational mind. Because it's limited, you cannot get all the access to create your life. And the thing of fact about your conscious mind also, guys, it can only perceive and observe what's already created in the present moment. It can't create anything. That's not the conscious mind doesn't do creation. The subconscious does creation, and the conscious mind perceives creation or manifestation from the unconscious part of your mind. Is it enough to mindlessly repeat, I make 30K a month? When you're working with the subconscious, you got to know how it works. So what you want to do is you don't say, I make 30K a month. You say, what would my life look like making 30K in consistent income or revenue? There is no month and day in the subconscious mind. There's only the present moment. So if you put it on, why am I making 30K a month? Your subconscious mind doesn't know what a month is. So there you're going to have a glitch. Your conscious mind knows what a month is, but your conscious mind can't create that 30K for you like your subconscious can, because it's limited. So you have to put in the present. You have to say, why am I now consistently making 30K? Why am I now making 30K in consistent income and revenue? That will take care of the month thing. So again, this is stuff that you don't know. A lot of people don't know. So this is why I'm here to teach you and show you, because that's just how your mind is working. Right? So always remember that you're definitely here to fulfill a purpose. And remember that your contract or your soul contract is tied into your desires. And once you realize that it's in my desire, then you can bring it out in imagination by repeating it. And when you repeat it, it starts to impress the subconscious. And the subconscious now, whatever impresses the subconscious makes you experience physical reality. I repeat that. Write it down. Whatever impresses the subconscious makes you experience physical reality. Whatever impresses the subconscious repeatedly will make you experience it as a physical experience. That's what I want to leave you today. And I'll see you guys again next time.